High up in the Himalayas, there's this place that's just wrapped in myth. It's surrounded by a forest so thick, it honestly feels like you're stepping back in time. So today, we're going to explore Tarkeshwar Mahadev, a sanctuary that has a really surprising story right at its heart.
And this brings us to the central puzzle of this incredible place. I mean, think about it. It's a temple famous for its deep, profound peace, yet its name, Tarkeshwar, is tied directly to a fearsome demon named Tarkasur. It's a total paradox, and figuring it out is the key to understanding the very soul of this temple.
So just try to picture the scene. You're almost 6,000 feet up, surrounded by this ancient forest of cedar and pine. The air is crisp and cool, and the silence, it's just on another level. For centuries, this is where sages have come to meditate. So you see, this isn't just a temple. It's a whole sacred grove where myth, nature, and faith are all woven together.
Okay, so to get to the bottom of that question about the name, we have to dive into an ancient legend. And this isn't just some simple story. It's a really powerful tale about intense devotion, unbelievable evil, and ultimately the idea that redemption is possible, even for a demon.
So here's how the whole thing goes down. First, the demon Tarkasur comes to this exact spot and performs this incredible penance to please Lord Shiva. And it works. Shiva is so impressed by his devotion that he appears and grants him a boon of immortality. But there's a catch. He can only be killed by Shiva's own son. Now, Tarkasur, he knows Shiva is a vairagi, totally detached from worldly things, so he thinks, hey, I'm invincible, Shiva's never going to get married. And that's when he unleashes this absolute reign of terror. Finally, the gods plead with Shiva, who marries the goddess Parvati. Their son, Lord Kartikeya, eventually confronts and defeats Tarkasur. But, and this is the crucial part, in his final moments, the demon prays to Shiva, begging for forgiveness.
And this is the absolute heart of the story and the reason for the temple's name. In this amazing act of grace, Lord Shiva not only forgave Tarkasur, but he actually attached the demon's name to his own. He declared that anyone who worships here in this age, the Kali Yuga, would also be honoring Tarkasur's redeemed spirit. That's why the place is called Tarkeshwar Mahadev, the Lord of Tarka. Pretty amazing, right?
You know, the worship here has also evolved over time. For a very long time, the main object of worship was a naturally formed shivling. But now, the main idol is one of Lord Shiva performing the Tandava, that powerful cosmic dance of creation and destruction. The original shivling is still there, by the way, placed right underneath this dynamic idol, which is a really cool way of linking the temple's past to its present.
What's really incredible is that the mythology here isn't just some story you hear. It's physically written into the landscape all around you. The trees, the very shape of the forest, they all tell a part of this amazing story.
So get this. Nature itself here is considered divine. Legend has it that when Lord Shiva was meditating, the goddess Parvati actually took the form of 7 Deodar trees just to shield him from the sun. And it's believed that all the trees in this forest grew from those original 7. The entire grove is also said to be naturally shaped like the sacred symbol Om, and there's even one tree that has grown in the unmistakable shape of a Trishul, Shiva's trident. How cool is that?
All right, so after all the history and mythology, what's it actually like to visit Tarkeshwar Mahadev today? You know, what does a pilgrim or just a curious visitor really experience when they get there?
Well, the temple really offers 2 totally different experiences. On any regular day, the feeling you get is just this profound, deep silence. It's the perfect place for quiet reflection and meditation. But during the festival of Mahashivratri, the whole place completely transforms. It becomes this vibrant hub of celebration, packed with thousands of devotees, devotional music, special rituals, and huge communal feasts called bandaras.
One of the most striking things you'll notice, well, you'll hear it before you see it, is the incredible number of bells. The entire temple complex is just encircled by them, and each and every bell represents a fulfilled wish or a prayer offered by a devotee. So when the wind blows through those Deodar trees, you just hear this gentle, constant chiming. It's like a symphony of gratitude that creates this incredibly unique spiritual atmosphere.
Now, for a more traditional pilgrimage, the temple has these sacred pools, or kunds, for ritual bathing, and they have separate ones for men and women. There's also a simple guest house, a dharamshala, if you want to stay overnight. They offer sattvic food, but just a heads up, you'll probably have to wash your own utensils. It's all part of the humble, immersive experience.
Okay, so if you're feeling inspired to make the journey yourself, let's get into the practical details. All the stuff you'll need to know to plan your trip.
So your journey really starts by getting to one of two main hubs. You've got the hill station of Lansdowne, which is about 38 kilometers away, or the town of Katwar, which is where you'll find the nearest railway station, about 70 kilometers away. From either of those towns, you're going to need to hire a private taxi. The drive itself is stunning, winding through mountain scenery, and it takes you to a small village. From there, it's just a short, peaceful 1-kilometer walk to the temple entrance.
All right, now these are some super important tips for a smooth visit. First, you've got to respect the sanctity of the place. So no alcohol, no non-vegetarian food, and no leather items. Also, be careful with your offerings, your prasad, because the local monkeys have a reputation for snatching them. Be ready to be disconnected. There's no mobile network, which honestly can be a blessing. Because of the altitude, it's cool all year round, so definitely carry warm clothes. And maybe most importantly, just honor the silence.
And trust me on this, to really do this place justice, don't rush it. A trip of 1 to 2 days is pretty much ideal. It gives you enough time to really soak in the peace, explore the grove, and just connect with the temple's spiritual energy. It really lets you slow down and be present.
So, after exploring the myth, the sacred nature, and the journey to get there, what is the real essence of Tarkeshwar Mahadev? What's the ultimate takeaway here?
At the end of the day, Tarkeshwar isn't just a place you see, it's a place you feel. It's where this ancient story of forgiveness comes to life, where the forest itself feels divine, and where spirituality isn't found in loud chants, but in a deep, powerful silence. It really offers a rare chance for genuine introspection, far away from our noisy daily lives.
It's a place that reminds us that even a demon can find redemption, and that in profound silence, we might just hear something truly divine. In a world that is just filled with constant noise, what can we learn from a place like this? It's a question we're thinking about, and for some of you, maybe a journey worth taking. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer.